Phozon gauge, and so when I get there, especially in these low areas, I have a skill called Phozon release, which basically just you release some of the Phozons that you use to suck everything up, which of course builds the experience meter for your weapon gauge, so you can kind of level up your weapon, and it's really handy when you're first starting out. The characters learn the skill. They all learn the same skills. They just learn them in different order. And so she learned it early, so it's really good because I was able to get quite a few levels out of her rather quickly. Okay, so I can make almost 3 level 2s right now, so I can almost make 6 napalms. I just gotta get one more. No, I need a lot more seeds first. Whatever. Don't mind me. I haven't been able to math all day. But yeah, the blue number is your weapon level, so it's at 24 right now. Your yellow number is your health level, so that's level 27. Then the red is your special gauge. Some people like invisible. I think it's useless. You're immaterial for a little bit, but you can't hit anything, and everything can still see you. So the bosses and mobs can still chase you and track you down. They just can't hit you. You can't attack. You can't use magic. I don't even think you can heal when you're in that. Like, you can't open up your menu and eat food or drink a potion. It just makes you immaterial, so it feels useless. Phozon release is good for if you want to grow some plants or level up your weapon on your own because your gauge is full. Her piercing shot's actually really good. Phozon burst is powerful, but I don't like to use it. I typically only use it in the netherworld just because it gets too laggy with how many mobs there are. Cyclone I think is a useless spell. It's good if you're level 1. But it's pointless, in my opinion. And then they learn Overload, which is really good because it doubles your attack for a little bit. Oh, hi! I wasn't expecting you to jump. Hey, you stop now, okay? You just sit down. Whoop. There we go. Can't believe I get dizzy. That sucks. But yeah, higher weapon level, higher your attack is, obviously. 10. Cool. Drain again. I don't need drain. Okay, so that should make... That level 10 should still make me a napalm anyway. And then these will give me 3 more, so I can make 4 napalms. I can almost make 6. For the rings, is there a ring you use the most or just depends? Oh, for your special items, I change them based on the stage. There's the Ice World, or the Winterhorn Mountains. When you're there, you constantly take ice damage because it's so cold. I have an ice-proof charm which prevents that. Otherwise, you have to make warmer potions, which will keep that from happening for that stage. But then you have to keep using them, and they take up bag slots. So it's easy. It's cheap to make them. You can find the materials to make them, no problem. But since it just takes up bag slots, I'd rather just have the charm and not worry about it. There's the fireproof charm because it's the same thing for the flame, the lava place that I think I have to go to next, or after this one. I probably have to go there. There's some other ones you can use, but there's a detox one which is good for poison. But since I had to come here so soon, I didn't waste my time buying it because antidotes are free to make. And honestly, poison is the least of your worries compared to like... why did I keep getting salmon from bears? That's weird. Well, yeah, it makes sense. Fire and frozen are worse because frozen you're immobile. Fire is just annoying. Poison only does 1 damage per tick. So. And it lasts forever anyway. You can do a whole fight with poison on before you even need to worry about it, so I don't pay too much attention to it. Alright, so our bags are full, which means it's time to make some level 2 materials. Onions. Salmon is actually needed for a recipe, but I don't ever use it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's protection from attacks. You can get a Saturn Bangle, which will give you 5% attack power. Um, but I used it for her because that was the best thing at the time. But you quickly just stop using it because there's other trinkets that are better. You can get a luck bangle, which increases your luck, so which increases drops from mobs. Increased drop chance for drops from mobs. You can get a shield ring, which prevents a set of damage, which I had, but I sold because I needed the backspace, and I didn't really need it anymore. I got really mumbly there. You don't really need it anymore after a little bit. So once you do the higher worlds, like, you don't really need to hold on to a lot of trinkets. If I'm in a world where I don't need a specific one to prevent status effects, I don't know. I usually have a shield ring on the other characters. For this character, I'll probably just, oh, that's it. Oh, no, there's one more. Oh, I do have a shield ring. I'm wearing it right now. Never mind. So, yeah, I just typically just wear the shield ring if I don't need one for status effects. I thought I sold it. Maybe I sold it and bought it back. Or maybe I sold something else. I don't remember. Who knows? Okay. What do we got? What are we looking at? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 6, 7, 8. So I need 2 more material and 4 more seeds. And I can make 8 napalms, which would be good. I still have my whole bag of health tonics, which is great. Whoa, I'm in. He missed me. I don't think that was supposed to happen. The necklace does the same. Yeah, you can only wear one trinket, so they all do the same. It's just one's a necklace, one's a ring. But there is an ancient crystal that will revive you when you die once, but that's pointless because if you die, you just restart the level again. But I mean, I guess it works if you're almost done beating a boss and then you just so happen to die. But I think it's kind of useless. Yeah, you can't wear multiple items. You can only wear one. And since we're at level 4, we're almost capped out on our Phozon gauge. I don't want to waste Phozons. I'm going to do Phozon release again. So we gained almost a half a level from that. I'll do it one more time. Or 2 more times, actually. There. So yeah. See, that gets you quite a bit of good experience for your weapon. Otherwise you have to rely on killing enemies. So it's useful to do this. Oh, our bags are full. Okay, so we'll kill this stage really quick. There's a butterfly. Butterflies are awesome. They give you a lot of Phozon XP. So I try to find them as fast as possible. They're usually like right next to you, but I have a great bad habit of like floating right away from where they're at. But see, they give you a ton of Phozons. But you have to find them quick because they will go away after a little bit. So if you take too long, you'll miss out. How long do you grind until you fight the next boss? No, I just, because you have to go through a whole stage. I just grind when I feel like I need to because my health and weapon level is too low. And then I grind to build up the pots that I need. Quick grow, mulberry seeds. So like right now I'm only grinding because I was actually really weak. So I needed to build up some skills. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh, that makes an antidote still. Well, that sucks. Hold on. Well, that means I gotta bring it back down to level 1. Maybe if it's level 20, it'll make a napalm? Because I don't need the blizzard. Nope, still makes an antidote. That's annoying. Like, fusing with the alchemy is dumb because plants will have multiple things they can turn into. But if you have a multiplier, it'll give you more phosons for making them. But once you add a certain multiplier, sometimes it doesn't want to like give you the right thing. Since it only takes 1 for a... Well, I guess there's no such thing as an odd even number. I don't know. I just feel like that part could be done better a little bit. The butterflies aren't actually enemies. They're there to help you. They just are phoson carrying energy creatures. And you can absorb them or you don't have to. It's up to you. And our phoson gauge is full again, so it was probably full, so I wasted phosons on my phoson gauge, which is fine, I guess. Or maybe I didn't. There. Cypher's level 25. Quick grow, mulberry seed, rose mile. That. Except potions, what can you, other things can you create? Yeah, all of those are potions. So it's just different alchemy. They're all called potions though. So you can make, I don't have all of them yet. Let's see, yeah, A through Z of them. I have most of them. Oh, apparently I'm only missing like 3, 4. But yeah, you can make things for poisons, things for curing. You can make things to cure status effects. You can drain ions. You can make fire spirits. Healing tonic is the only important one. You can make juggler, which changes everything on the ground into something different, which is a good thing. Metamorphosis, which is good if you get turned into a frog, but that doesn't happen too often. Oozes, napalms, painkillers, damage and cut back damage in half, prevent knockback. I don't really mess with it. Supposedly it keeps you from getting dizzied, but I don't know. I don't mess with them. Quick grow is good because it'll let you grow every seed that you have without having to give the seeds phosons to grow them. Shine is great. We're going to need it for the underworld so you can actually see toxins. Unlimited power so you can shoot as much as you want. Different things like that. Yogurt's good because it's needed for food recipes, or if you just drink it on its own, it gives you double experience for fruits and stuff that you eat. So there's some different things in there. There's some good stuff in there. It's just for me, the only one I really need is Shine because you don't get any other way to illuminate the netherworld, and healing tonics. And then I guess napalms for the stupid oozes. Or if you fight a boss that's super laggy, you can just drop a bunch of napalms to do the damage for you, if you're so inclined. I'm just going to get rid of this level 20. Fuse it with the quick grow. It'd be great if the level 40 made me a napalm, but I don't think it's gonna make anything that I need. Nope, still just gonna make antidotes. See, it's kind of silly how that works out. But I want to make a high level napalm. But no. I don't think the shop areas have. Stuff in the ground. No. Alright. Let's fight this boss. Is planting simple to do and quick? Yeah, you just drop the seed in the ground. The only thing is you have to have enough phosons. Each plant has a different amount of phosons it needs to grow. So you gotta make sure you have enough in there for that. Or you can just use the quick grow, drop all the seeds you want, and it'll grow all of them without the phosons. And so whenever you're early level with the character in a book, planting and growing the food with the phosons is the way you level up your health. Once you can get to the Puka land, where the cafes and stuff are, then you don't want to really do that anymore because it's not worth it. Unless you just have too much stuff and you can't really do anything with it. Hot cross bun, huh? I see your bun. I see your bun. Let's fuse this level 10 with this level 40. Make it a level 0. Because that's useless to me as a level 40. Yeah, I just did that. If it would have gave me a carrot right then, I would have been sad. Because a level 40 material would have made a health tonic. Alright, hot cross bun. Is there a seed that I use the most? No. You just, each state gives you the seeds. Pretty much. It just gives you all these seeds that it feels that you'll need at the time. What seeds you use the most? There is not really a thing like that in the game. It's mostly based on what seeds do you need to make the thing you need to make. Because each seed has its specific use. Need more materials. This here, this here, that here, this here, this here, this here, okay. I just need material bottles at this point. Oh, let's grab that seed. I need that. So I don't need any more onions, I just need materials. Oh, that'll take me out. We don't want to go there. If you go to the purple boss room after you've already beaten a boss, it just takes you back home. You can't fight that boss again. Which is good. Or a random separate boss anyway. It won't let you. Okay, so we need to fly because we're going to be fighting some wasps. Okay. Frogs can jump super duper high, which is totally broken, in my opinion. If there is, I've never counted. It's just, each stage has its own layout. There probably is a finite level of stages. I just don't know what it is. Oh, we got level 2 poison, now it's doing 5 damage. That actually sucks. Get some material bottles though. No. If you can get absolutely none material bottles. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's just take it back home. And then, I mean, we probably don't need that many napalms. I'm just assuming like every stage is gonna have freaking slimes.
Hey, aren't you the...
I am. Got a problem with that, son. I need more than one, actually. I need 3. Yeah. Aerial coin, yes. I have enough for another bag. My bags are full. Great. Okay, so let's drop this onion. Let's pick up this material. Let's fuse this material. The lag only really happens whenever there's too many sprites on the screen and it has to render too much. Just because of the graphic style that they did. So you'll kind of see it here and there. It'll slow down a little bit. I mean, it's more slowdown than really lag, I guess, if you want to be super technical, but you'll see it a lot on certain boss fights, like Queen Odette in the Underworld. You'll see it a lot because she is surrounded, the candle people, the people who hold the candle flames, lag that area, or slow down that area a lot. So the frame rate gets really super slow. And she surrounds herself with 3 of them. Plus she summons a ton of ghost dogs that you can't hit unless you're in the action. Unless you draw them out by being in the action of absorbing phosons. When you do this, that'll make them show up. But as soon as you stop doing it, they instantly like disappear really quick. So, and she's always spawning them. So killing them really doesn't really do a whole lot. Unless they're right around you and you're about to get killed by them. Because she's just going to summon a billion more of them anyway. I don't need all these onions now. I mean, I could... 1, 2, 1, 2. I could buy 2 more and do that, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna eat the onions. For the first time, because a lot of the times, because the way the story works, it's not linear. For each character, the books follow a different order of events that you saw. So you're kind of seeing the same story told from the different perspective of other people, so you kind of know what's going on, but what they have going on happens at different points. So you fight a lot of the same bosses. So when I did the first book with Gwendolyn, I couldn't beat it the first night. I went and I actually got a lot of napalms because it was just too slow. I couldn't react to anything. All of the stuff's on my past broadcast. It's up on my YouTube too. You want to watch it there as well. It's just kind of annoying. Fight. Completely annoying fight, not kind of annoying. But I just got a bunch of napalms to throw at her, and then that brought her down to half health. Then I fought the rest of her. And when you fight with Cornelius, it's kind of the same thing, not as bad, but it's pretty bad. And then with at the end of the fight, you fight Belial with Cornelius, and that fight sucked because he was just dropping junk from the sky. Like, it takes a while. It could take 20 minutes for one fight if you don't lose, and then having to do it a bunch of times, which you're gonna lose quite a bit if you're as bad a player as I am. It took me an hour and a half to beat Belial with Cornelius. It didn't take as long with her because he was the first boss, so he was pretty weak. No. So it just depends on how lucky you get, I guess. Yeah, the rabbit boss, the fighting Belial with Cornelius sucked. Okay, so we got another bag. Yes. So now we have 5 of 6. I want my active bag to be that. I want my health potions, my health tonics like right next to where I can get them easier. These can be whatever, that can be whatever. These can be my seeds. These can be my trinkets. I should get a fireproof shield at some point, charm at some point, but I don't have enough now. Because bags I value highly just because you dump them so much. Alright, so let's save and then let's go to the next area. We got time for the next area. We got time. Hey Brandon, how you doing? Hey Attack, how's it going, man? I always see kitties, not what your name actually says. Ish. Although Attack on Kitties would be bad. Attack on Kitties would also be bad. You doing all right? I'm glad to hear that. All right, so let's get up in there. Let's do this stage. We've got napalms. We should be okay. Hey Azrael, how you doing? Are you getting near the final boss for this fairy gal?
This way, Your Majesty.
I don't remember.
How odd. I wrote to the King of Titania about our impending visit.
I would think we're about halfway through.
Why are we being led through these side streets and not directly to the palace?
Urza, one of the 3 wise men, is the king's close aide. This insult may be his. We are surely being tricked.
Why would Beldor want to deceive
How
me
many
when I'm
worlds are
offering to
there? I
pardon
have no
him?
idea. I've never beaten this game.
He feels no guilt, nor does he want your blessing. I think we should go back before we end up regretting our actions.
I think he will understand if we speak to him. He
I'm glad
was
to hear
very
you're doing
loyal
good.
when he served my mother.
But will he be honest?
You doubt him too?
He tried to kill
need
you
to
once.
understand that not everybody is bent on serving or protecting you.
You're mouthy for a frog. Why did you bother coming along, huh?
Your Majesty!
She'll find out the hard way.
Because I'm worried.
Ugh. That was quick. That did not take long.
Your Majesty!
Matthew!
Matthew! Alrighty. Next we'll get to. Let's do this thing. If the EU version of this game doesn't lag, I would love to get a PlayStation 2 from the EU and play this again. So I will grab these tourneys since I have backspace now, because I might need them for something, I just don't remember what. Oh yeah, I can use them for oozes. That's right. So if the napalms don't work, wow, we start off with a boss. Whoa, that's not... See, these stupid eye things suck. He has mad hops. I'm drinking tea tonight. I usually drink smoothies, but with this weird weather change, my throat's been acting funny, so I've just been drinking some tea for a little bit while I've been waiting on it to get better. There you go, that's what I've been waiting on. I don't know why you keep doing the other thing. I was looking it up today, and supposedly they fixed the lag issue in the EU version. Tea is always amazing, not like smoothies. Wait, what are you saying? Are you saying that smoothies are not always amazing? Because those are fighting words. You know better, Yosuke. How dare you? Okay, this skill is not working on this guy. And I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Tea isn't good for your vocal cords though. Caffeine. I drink just like the lemon ginger herbal teas, the ones that are actually good for your throat. I don't drink just like normal tea all the time. I prefer warm tea. Because it's ones that are good for my throat. I don't. If it's a tea that's for my throat, I don't want to drink it cold. Yeah, caffeine does dry out your throat, but the ones that I have are caffeine free, and they're good. They're made to fix throat issues. So, because I don't like caffeine, I don't drink caffeine. I tend to avoid caffeine as much as humanly possible. I was saying, like most smoothies, but you wouldn't drink it right now. Oh, I'll probably have a. Maybe I'll have a smoothie tomorrow. Don't be throwing knives at me. Hey, reload. There you go. Thank you, AI, for just sitting there waiting on me. Yeah, sounds like fun stuff. Okay, so now I have the materials to make an ooze if I need to now, since the game so graciously gave me a recipe. Like last time we were here with Cornelius, there was plenty to turn up some materials, but it never gave me the recipe for ooze, so I had a really rough time with this area. But now I got them. I also have habaneros for the restaurant if I so choose. Cypher heals sucks. It only heals 1% of your HP per tick, and the second you accidentally hit your stick to move or something, it stops. So it's a waste of your photons unless like you've already finished the stage and for some reason you don't want to use a tonic and you're patient enough to wait, which I did that with Cornelius, but it's a terrible heal. Yeah, I love drinking smoothies in the wintertime. And my throat's pretty much almost better now. I just had to do a lot of talking today, so I had tea instead. And that was only because I was too lazy to make granny juice instead. Because I prefer to have granny juice. I also need to go get more orange juice because I don't have any.
Wait, you're not the queen, are you? What are you doing here?
I am the queen.
You came to shop? Seriously?
Show your face. Show me your wares. I am the Did I buy my large bag? Yes, I do buy my last bag. Yeah. Let's get it. All my money's worth it. I paid 100. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Now we just got 25 Ragnan silver. No, we kept our Valentinian gold. Or our Titanian gold. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. That's fine. We got our last bag, so I don't have to worry about that anymore now. All our money can go towards charms and food. Yay, look at that. Seeds can go here. These can go here. Empty bottles can stay there. And yeah. Actually, the empty bottles can come down here. Normal food can go in here. Awesome. If you're the queen, where's all your money? Well, remember, we're the new queen, and there's a rebellion. All of our money went to the war, and probably things being pillaged, and King Melvin hoarding it all somewhere before we killed him. I just wish we could have been the one to kill him. I don't know. It never says who kills him, so I'm always skeptical that if he actually died or not. You know. Like in video games, if you don't see them die, it didn't happen. And even sometimes when you see them die, it still didn't happen. So, I just want a map. Oh, hey, look! Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. Did y'all see that? I just one-shot a slime. How did she manage to one-shot a slime when I couldn't do anything against the other slimes? Boom! Right in your face. She walks funny? Yeah. They walk very gracefully because they're elves. Because they're used to flying all the time. I didn't do a charge attack though. I just did a normal attack. But how you doing, baby? What's good, man? Or madam. I use the term loosely again. Shrimp Doria. Shrimp, cheese, and milk. That's all the stuff I can buy in the area, other place. I don't want to know about future characters. Oh, y'all aren't supposed to tell me things about things I haven't seen yet. I'm supposed to figure all that out on my own. Down attacks didn't do anything. I played with Cornelius last night, or the night before last night, or whenever it was. Down attacks didn't do diddly squat. So. I know, but I don't want to know anything about the game if I haven't seen it yet. Not a thing. Like, I didn't even know they could do charge attacks. I didn't want to know that. There you go. Ow. I'm not mad, I'm just saying. But then I don't know what I'm talking about anyway. I'm pretty particular. Is that a nice way to say I'm a jerk about it? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just, you know, like most people who play a game for the first time, they don't want to be told anything about it. They want to figure it out. That's the joy of playing it. Unless otherwise stated. But alright. You get blasted in the face. Like, I mean, I ask enough. The way I see it is I ask enough questions about the game that I do want help with, that it should be okay. That I don't want to know anything ahead of time. My idea of spoilers is weirder than some. It's not a spoiler to say that a character has a charge attack. I don't think that's a spoiler. I just don't want to know anything. Like, I don't want to be given any ideas, tips, or whatever about things I have. I just don't want to know about anything I haven't seen. I mean, yeah, knowing a character has a charge attack, that's not a spoiler at all. It's just, I don't want to know strats or any of that stuff if I haven't seen it yet. If I've seen it and then we talk about it, that's fine. Or if if we've already passed it, and then you're like, hey, you passed this in case you didn't know, this is something you could have done. I'm fine with that, but like if I haven't gotten to that point yet, I don't want to be told about it beforehand, because then I don't get a chance to experience it for myself. That's all that is. It's not that it's a spoiler. because I don't usually look at menus or anything like that. I just play the game and then just discover it as I go. But for something like that, I don't get mad. I just kind of tease people about it and be like, hey, don't tell me that. If it's something that I would consider a spoiler, then I would be more upset, or I would, you know, purge that comment. I'm gonna enjoy watching you struggle, and Catherine. Yep. I have a feeling when I play Catherine, I probably shouldn't look at the chat a whole lot because everybody's gonna be telling me how to solve the puzzle, and that's fine. And people will probably hate watching me because I don't want to suffer first. But you know, as always, if I get stuck too long, or I feel like I'm taking too long, then I will suggest. It's, you know, I feel like what I do is fair. Like, all I ask is that I get a chance to see it first before people tell me about it, and then after I've seen it and I try it for myself, then people can say what they will, and then it's up to me if I want to do it or not. But you know, I just ask that I can be the first one to see it before being told about it. That's all. Oh yeah, of course there's more than one way to solve a puzzle, but you know, everybody's seeing the game and stuff right now, so they all know what's best, right? Where are they at? Oh, that didn't even kill it. Oh. I should probably get a detox charm for this area. Just clarifying on the ooze. Oh. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. That one was just more me teasing. Who's left? I think that's the one thing that is the hardest for all casters to get used to. I mean, we know that. Oh snap! There's more. I thought that was it. We know that there's a thing of, you know, once you go to cast a game, you're already opening yourself up to spoilers, and we all know that. But we still some semblance that things don't get spoiled. But I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting that I've always thought that interesting too. That people who've played the game, of course, they want to help the streamer out because they support the streamer. They want the streamer to be successful in the game that they're playing. But it quickly goes from like, I don't know. I'm trying to word it. I can't word it correctly, but it's interesting that it quickly goes from I'm wanting to help out the streamer to I want to help out the streamer by telling them how to do everything in the game. It's like the person is still playing the game, and you know, like I was saying the other day, that people don't think about it. Like when they first played the game, they probably would have hated to have things spoiled. Yet whenever you live stream, it seems to be a thing that streamers should have to accept, that things get spoiled, which I haven't understood why that's the case, but I don't know. Curious to see how my reactions and how I solve it, and get to watch me get annoyed at some. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get really annoyed at some stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so now we can throw these. They're losing health to something. Hold on, I want to see. Oh crap! She's trying to reload. See, this is the thing. Okay, she can just straight up kill the oozes. That's actually really annoying. I actually don't like that, because I just spent all this time getting these napalms for nothing. She just straight up kill the oozes. The want for discussion. Yeah, I guess so, but it's like they forget the idea of the fact that it's the person's first experience, and that they should just like not have their hands on the keyboard. At that moment, I don't know. And then, you know, some people, they get really mad when they get told, hey, no spoilers, please. Like, I've seen that in chats. Like, that hasn't happened here. I'm not, none of this is anything to do with my chat. I'm just talking at this point. It's just things I've seen in other chats. Where people get timed out for blatantly giving a spoiler after being asked not to. And they're just like, I'm just trying to help you out. It's like, but you're actually telling them about something in the game that's a spoiler. Why are you getting upset that you're spoiling the game and they've asked you not to? I don't know. It's just like this weird thing that if you are a caster, then the rule is if you're casting a game, then that's Spoil City and you just deal with it and accept it. Which kind of sucks. But, I mean, that's the reality of the situation. Like a fight he tried to kill over 10 times, Shadow Kanji. Yeah, before I accepted the fact of using debuffs. I just didn't want to. Oh yeah, it's this stage again where you get the map right before the end. And we've already cleared, what? I don't even really feel like going back to do those last 2 rooms because we're just going to have to fight stupid oozes. And that doesn't seem like a good time to me. Was Shadow Kanji my first time? I feel like Shadow Yukiko was worse than Shadow Kanji. Shadow Kanji just took a while because I was being stubborn. And because people were coming in and telling me to grind. Because my level was too low. I think that's one thing I hate more than anything.
Your Majesty!
Almost even more than spoilers.
Let's make a deal, Beldor. As my messengers informed you, I will pardon your crimes on some conditions. Release Matthew, and show me your route to the Netherworld.
Princess Mercedes, your courage, ambitious nature, and your purity are virtues. But you are a poor leader. You are reckless, inattentive, and prone to being deceived.
So you won't help me?
'Tis not a bad idea to have the Demon Lord and the fairies wipe each other out. But I have another mission I must attend to. But until then, let me provide a little more chaos and confusion to Ringford. Let's hear your true name. Hold on. Move, and the dwarf dies. Come, Belial.
Again?
Swallow this, little fairy. What's wrong? Don't you understand? You cannot resist me.
How can you force someone to serve you?
'Tis an honor for a dragon to be enslaved to a wise man. I will continue to keep your heart bound with magic. You fool! Now, go!
You just zapped my heart, homie.
Fool! How dare you defy me!
I retract my offer. I no longer plan to pardon you. This is a better end.
Get him.
Useless oaf.
Belial?
Do not worry about me. I cared for humans, and this is my fate. Worry not, fairy.
I won't let him get away. Beldor!
Okay. Yeah, hold on.
So, Scoldy hasn't returned from the Inferno King's home.
And Urza seems busy dealing with the King of Titania. I'm lucky you're split up.
How dare you, frog! Aha! Ursa ordered you here, correct? The enemy will soon be here. Here she comes, the evil fairy who cursed this kingdom.
Stop right there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, moderators do help with the spoilers and stuff, but also it depends too. Like, I'm a guy who, until I get to a boss fight, I try to look at the chat as much as possible, so I might see a comment before a moderator can get to it. So, I mean, it's just more like, it shouldn't have to be a thing of the moderators have to, you know, keep the chat in line. It should just be a common courtesy decency thing that viewers don't feel the need to have to spoil a game for somebody who's never played it before. Because it's just like one of those things. If they were playing a game and somebody spoiled it for them, they'd be pissed. So why do they feel like it's okay for them to do that? You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing on that. And again, mechanics aren't spoilers. I just would like to figure those. I would like to try to figure those out before people tell me about them. Well, I guess I should be using my napalms on something since I didn't need them for the slimes. Is there a point into a game that you won't look at chat much? Yeah, it's only usually on boss fights because people like to try to tell me how to do the boss fight in the middle of it. And that really frustrates me. It's like even if it's my first time attempting the boss, the people try to tell me how to fight it. And I don't want that. I just want to try to fight the boss on my own. That, or they usually tell me, you're too weak, you need to go level up, which is something I hate to be told. And so I just choose not to look at the chat so I don't have to hear that. Wrong button, keep pushing the wrong button. That, or if, you know, if a boss fight takes a lot of my attention so I can't look at it. Whoa! Like right now, I should be paying attention to the boss fight, and instead, I am near death. Yeah, butterfly, blah blah blah. So I can't do anything until I kill that guy, right? There. Okay. That didn't work. Ow. Whoops. I meant to keep absorbing. That's what I meant to do. Okay. You. Alright, now, drink. So I have to knock his swords. Whoops. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I have to knock his swords back at him to kill him, I think is what the game said. And that's kind of dumb. That'll turn me into a frog. Oh, come on. Hey, Square. Again, definitely needed a detox charm. Like, the fact that that doesn't work is kind of silly. Oh, that didn't hit you? Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Man. But those aren't even close enough to, they don't even fly back far enough to hit them. It's the dumbest thing. Oh, he did summon them that time. Oh, and I was out of ammo. Okay. Alright, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh. Alright. Where you at? Okay. Is that healing? Get out of there. Alright, now I can do this. Boom! And this. Boom! There we go. Alright, what? So interesting, at a stream, a person spoiled a game that he wasn't playing that day and was going to play tomorrow and ruin the ending. Yeah, some people are just stupid jerky trolls.
I can't let you do that.
No, I can't let you do that. Oh!
How's that, sorcerer?
Turn him
You'll
into a
never be
puka.
able to use that magic now. 'Tis the puka's curse. You will never be human.
How you doing, Square?
What? Your Valentine?
I think I overdid it. But even as a frog, I managed to cast that.
Frog.
Boom and boom,
That
yeah.
skinny rabbit there is Belder's final form. And with this, I am done. Now go, before he wakes up.
Look at you.
The sorcerer is defeated. Good work, Queen. Be careful, I could still poison you. Wait.
Oh, how sweet.
Queen Mercedes. Thank you.
Oh, look at her, she blushing.
You're...
I'm the Prince of Valentine. Although I'm finally able to show you my true form, I must bid you farewell.
What? But wait! I can't succeed without you!
Yosuke.
You're here for revenge.
What? Well, of course.
You have duties as a queen. I have my own duties as well. I want to protect you, but I cannot grant that wish. You're still indecisive, but you will be a good queen. That reminds me, you should go on alone.
Wait! I don't even know your name!
I am Ingwe. We shall meet again.
Ingwe.
So I'm pretty sure this is before the events. Yeah, this is before the events of Cornelius's book that we just played through. It's like each book is farther back in time. It's weird. So this is before Cornelius was turned into a Puka Prince and before Ingwe was impersonating him. Fairyland. No, that wasn't so bad. And it was actually not laggy. That's good. And on that note, I think that's where we're going to stop for tonight. We actually are finishing on the end of a chapter rather than finishing on a boss we're going to beat the next day. Yay! So we'll pick up from here. I don't think we need to grind either, so when we come back tomorrow, we'll just go on to the next book and see what's next and get that going. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. There's a couple new faces who showed up. Appreciate y'all for coming. For those who haven't already, feel free to hit the follow button down below. There's all the stuff on the sides you can join. There's the Steam group. I actually fixed up the Steam group, so now if you click on the My Steam link, instead of taking you to my Steam account to add me as a friend, it takes you to the Steam group where you can still find me and add me as a friend there, but it'll show you the actual group there. So all that is there. Follow my YouTube, follow my Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff, so you know when I go live. My schedule is down there below, but I tend to start early, so follow one of those so you kind of see. I should be better about posting on the Steam forums when I'm about to go live, but one of these days. So for now, Twitter or Facebook is the best bet because they'll get the updates the fastest, in the case Twitch does not. But hey Mew, thank you for coming out. So thank you everyone for coming, chatting. Sorry if I got too salty at the end about people with spoilers and stuff. It's just because that was kind of something I was thinking about before with Catherine, and some of them still trying to figure out exactly how I'm personally going to deal with it so I don't get frustrated by it, because I know it's going to happen. So but yeah, anyways, that's it for me for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't have anything to say, so I will see y'all next time.